So in 2015, things kind of escalated again, and we separated. And at this time, we didn't talk. We went like 2 or 3 weeks without talking. And he was done, and I felt like I'm done. I'm tired of this. So we were kind of like a week out, and his dad contacted me, and he said, "Hey, have you thought about counseling?" And I said, "Yes, I have, but it's not worked. We've tried this before. We've tried it numerous times with different people, and it's not worked." And he said, "Well, just think about it, and then if you'd be willing to, I will help pay for counseling if you guys will go." And at that time, I wasn't talking to Shannon, so his dad was kind of the mediator. And so he said, "Find a place."
I wasn't talking about counseling at that time.
And so I found a place in Oliver Springs, Abundant Life Christian Counseling with Dr. Rick Nation. And I thought that Shannon may go because it was close to his work. So I made an appointment, and I told Shannon's dad, I said, "I made an appointment, and this is when it is." And I was expecting Shannon to come, and when I got there, Shannon didn't show up. So I was a little bit heartbroken, but I was like, okay. So I began to do counseling. I went 3 or 4 weeks by myself, and I learned so much during that time. I learned my identity in Christ, what He said about me. I also learned how the enemy works, and that this battle was not mine, it was the Lord's. And I also learned my authority in Jesus, and letting go of some things. And I realized that this trial was not only for me or us, it was for others. 2 Corinthians verse 1, verse 4, "Who comforts us in all our troubles, so that we can comfort those in any trouble with the comfort we ourselves have received from God."
So because of those things I just mentioned, when I got married, and this is something I would say that as a man or a woman, that if you are thinking about getting married and you're having the thoughts I'm about to describe, you need to get serious about some counseling from a counselor that is connected to the Lord, and change your optic on marriage, because I went into the marriage sort of with the mindset of, I'm going to try this. This is what I need to do. I had dated her before, many years before, and I broke that relationship off then, so I felt like, she was the best girl that I had ever dated. And so I was like, I'm going to try this, but if it doesn't work, I'll throw $2,000 to $5,000 at it, and in 90 to 120 days it'll be gone, and that'll be that. And the real problem with that is there's a few problems. One is that I know a lot of people are divorced, and if you're divorced and you're hearing this, she's divorced, so I'm not talking down to anybody, but I don't think that once you get married, really the ultimate plan of the Lord is for you to divorce. So that's the first problem. The second problem is, you enter into a marriage, you make a covenant with each other and with the Lord, and then you're looking at the marriage as, we look at a $50 TV. It's disposable. If it becomes an inconvenience, if I can't watch my TV show I want to watch on Wednesday night, if the sound goes out, if the picture gets bad, I'll just throw it away. And I can tell you, in marriage, we're not professionals in marriage. We've only got about 15 and a half years in, but we've probably got a lot of experience, more bad than good, unfortunately. The picture is going to get bad in marriage sometimes, because it's a relationship between two fallible humans. And sometimes the sound ain't going to be good either. And if you view it as disposable, then you will dispose of it. And you might miss something that the Lord has for you in that. And for me, what that was is I needed to grow up. So, whatever happened in 2015 happened. And I did want a divorce. My parents are the reason I eventually went to counseling. And I thank God for that counselor. His name is Rick Nation. He's in Oliver Springs, Tennessee. And never in my life would I thought that I would find anything that would benefit me so greatly as what I found in Oliver Springs, Tennessee. But I went there, but I didn't turn off some things I needed. I really quit before I should have. I didn't complete the cycle with counseling. I did what we do, even like with antibiotics or whatever. I started feeling better, and I quit. So I didn't finish the medication, and the medication was not only it was the counseling, but it was really the Lord. It was where I needed to get with the Lord.
So we reconciled in 2016, and things seemed okay for a little while, but they still weren't that great. And this is my prayer journal in 2017. I pray for my home. I pray you would give us a brand new love for one another. I pray for Allie and Shannon's relationship for restoration and healing. I pray for freedom, love, and acceptance in this place.